What's going on, Port fans? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we're going to be going through 5 bold Port Adelaide predictions for the 2021 season. It's another massive year for the club, and we're starting to get around to that prediction season where we start to look at what our team's going to be doing, and a lot of people releasing their AFL predictions and trying to think of outlandish statements to come out for this year's season. So many predictions are about. So let's go bold. Let's really think about what could be a possibility in 2021 and really put it out there, because you just never know. So let's go straight into it. My bold predictions for Port Adelaide in 2021. Firstly, I'm just going to go straight out there now. This is the biggest bold prediction, I reckon, on my list, and it's Ollie Wines wins the Brownlow medal for 2021. They've been talking him up for a big year. I've heard a lot of rumours and heard from a lot of associates that Ollie is looking to be lean, keen, and very mean this pre-season for 2021. So if that's the case, then Ollie Wines is in for a superb season. His back half of last year was sensational. Really dug deep and was one of the keys into us getting into a prelim in that back half. So if he can produce some of that form and really go to the next level, I have no doubt that he will be a vote getter. And with a 22-game season, his big body will no doubt take a toll on others and really showcase what he's all about. My second bold prediction for 2021 is, well, it's not really a bold prediction. It's very much a possibility that could happen if he gets a majority of these games in this year and really impresses. Lachie Jones wins the 2021 Rising Star. We know this kid's talented. We know we targeted him for a reason. We know he is no doubt going to be a superstar across the halfback flank and wherever else he can play. But I reckon he's got that X factor, and a lot of people have been talking him up, including Kenny, been saying he's an absolute beast on the training track. So if he produces any kind of that form, and we know he's got great skill and great talent on the field, if he brings that to the AFL and really takes the game on, which is the Port Adelaide way, taking the game on, being tough, hard at the contest, and just having fun, you can tell he's going to be one of those X factors in the future. But I think this year he's definitely going to showcase some of that and will really impress a lot of the experts and vote getters, and hopefully the Victorian bias goes out of it, and a South Australian boy like Lachie Jones can be in top consideration for the Rising Star, because I think he'll be right up there. Another player bold prediction this year, and this one was picked up in the preseason draft, and that was Tyson Goldsack. As a rookie, no doubt has been picked up to boost our stocks in the SANFL, with the Magpies coming back this year, which is such a sensational thing for us as a football club, seeing the Maggies back. But I think with the 22-game season, probably going to be a condensed fixture again come in the middle, later down the track, and no doubt with a shortening of pre-season and less physicality and a lot less match sim against opponents, like with the cutting down of the Amy series. I think Tyson Goldsack might get a go at the AFL this year. I think with what happened with Cam Sutcliffe getting picked up in the in the mid-season draft, he was selected to bolster the SANFL and be there as a helping hand and that senior citizen type player in the Magpies, and then he ended up playing a few games for Port across the couple of seasons that he was with us. So if his body is holding up, then I have all the faith in the world that he'll get a couple of goes, and I reckon he'll be really handy in that factor of being able to give that senior assistance down back. And we know our backs are top notch, but Tyson can go forward. He's definitely a talented player, and at 34, he's fit, he's keen. He's still running about, and you just never know. This one's definitely bold, especially with the situation happening around the world at the moment, and with the restrictions on crowds and stuff like that. But I am predicting, I'm being positive, I will predict that Port Adelaide will have a 50,000 strong crowd at some stage this year, attending the Adelaide Oval in the Portress, singing Never Tear Us Apart. We'll all be arm in arm, touching each other, exchanging germs, and not risking anything to do with COVID. I have that itch in the back of my neck. I don't know if that is even a saying, but I have that. I don't know, there's just something about it. I think at some stage this year we'll see 50,000 people screaming Never Tear Us Apart, screaming on a goal, yelling abuse at the umpires, and really enjoying their time at a massive, massive crowd watching the footy and watching the team they love, because that's what footy's all about. And we miss it. We know that even getting 40,000 people, like has been announced, 75% capacity, that's all great and all really, really, handy for us. And as members, we get to go to majority of the games with our seats. But I think 50,000 sounds a lot nicer. We haven't seen that for a while now. So I very much am believing and hoping that we do get that. But that is a bold prediction. And I'm not trying to shy away from that. I hope it happens. And especially in a final, in a prelim. Imagine having 50,000 there last year against Richmond. I think the result might have been different. Well, I hope. And lastly, when you do these predictions, you've got to end with a jaw-dropping prediction. Something that will shock everyone. And it's probably going to be in a lot of people's minds anyway, but I'm predicting that Port Adelaide will win the flag in 2021 and Travis Boak and Robbie Gray will retire with it. Old campaigners, unfortunately, Brad Ebert and Westhoff couldn't get that premiership medal that they rightly deserved. Travis Boak, Robbie Gray. Boak's going to play 300 games this year. Robbie Gray's been instrumental in the building of this team and this environment, this culture of bringing the boys together, being a real influencer. And same as Boakey with his leadership and his continual hard work. And they've been long-serving citizens of Port Adelaide. And they deserve to go out on top. And I have no doubt that I think personally that if we win the flag this year, that they will go out with it. And that'll be the perfect send-off to some sensational careers. Now, we know Boakey's got another contract for 2022 as well, but I would love to see, you don't have to go around again if you've got what you rightly deserve. And to go out as a premiership player, 300-game superstar, and Robbie Gray, who's one of the star talents of the AFL and one of the best pickups we've ever had at 55, I think, that would be beautiful. Beautiful to see. Well, that's it. That's all I could think of for bold predictions for 2021. Let me know in the comments below what your bold prediction for Port Adelaide is this season. It's going to be some very interesting, and we no doubt that the unexpected will happen. And it's going to be a very interesting season. No matter what happens week to week, there will be something that will shock us and something that will come unexpected and be surprising, whether it's good or bad. That's just how a season rolls. And I look forward to that because, hey, we love Port Adelaide, we love footy, and that's just the ride and the roller coaster that we're on with our club every week. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new for plenty more Port Adelaide and AFL content coming your way across the 2021 season. My AFL 2021 predictions will be coming out this week, so I look forward to posting them and getting ridiculed like I do every year. My name is Anthony. Thank you so much for watching once again, and as always, ThePear.